A very warm welcome to all of you. Just put your thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Yay, hello from Mauritius. So, what we're doing today is we're going to teach you to speak vegan. So, don't feel any pressure. We're not here to try and make you vegan. That might happen on its own, but that's not the objective today. We're going to teach you to speak a new language in just 3 hours. There are three main reasons that a lot of people want to eat less meat, dairy, and eggs. Why do you think people are wanting to go vegan? Look at the pictures on the screen, I'll give you a clue.
For my side, it's about the health, about the allergy.
And some trends and statistics. Every year, Veganuary is it's a movement in January where people try and be vegan for a whole month of January. So every year, more and more people have signed up to this 1 month challenge. And in 2023, 700,000 people did it. But what's so extraordinary that in 2024 and 2025, 25 million people went vegan for the month of January. Do you know the difference between a vegetarian and a vegan? So I'm going to ask someone in the crowd.
Between vegan and vegetarian.
Yes.
Okay. So first, the vegetarian. This is the people that using only vegetable.
So there is definitely a difference between a vegetarian and a vegan. And these are 6 diets often misunderstood because we can go a little bit deeper with a vegetarian. So a little bit about the difference between veganism and plant-based. Okay, we're going to do a little guessing game now. I'm going to show you some photographs. I want you to, without talking to each other, so you have to keep very quiet, without asking any questions. I want you to count how many you think are 100% vegan. Creative and inclusive plant-based vocabulary. So these are some examples of the tags here. So we want you to use creative dish names and engaging communication to attract all guests to try vegan food. I'm sure you're all quite familiar with allergen codes. So it's very important not to mislabel vegan food. MLK is only for cow's milk. You cannot put MLK on oat milk or soya milk or almond milk. Would you put FSH on sushi that's made from carrot or watermelon salmon? Would you put FSH on that?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Bravo. Very good. If we had vegan bacon made from rice paper or soy protein, do we put PRK on vegan bacon?
You said no. No.
No. Okay. Bravo. Well done.
No.
So from what we've learned now, we're going to do a little bit of role playing. I'm going to show you a situation on the screen of somebody that might be asking a question, and I'll call your name and I'll ask you just to come to the front and then tell me what you might think the answer is. Yeah. There we go. Good. So, yes, do you have anything vegan, Charles?
Yes, we do. We have enough variety on our menu, and we consider that to care about our guests.
Okay, so you've got enough variety on your menu. So I'm going to give you 2 examples of what is a good thing to say and what's not a good thing to say. So yes, we have delicious vegan dishes that all our guests enjoy. So that was a good answer. You said, yes, we do have vegan and we've got enough variety on our menu. Just speak from your heart as well, because when you understand it, the right words will come. So things that you shouldn't say is, we can make something vegan for you. What do you want? So I'm glad that you did not say that. Well done. So thanks, Charles. You can go back to your place. We're all vegan at this table. How do we identify your vegan options? How do I know what's vegan on your menu and your buffet? We're going to now talk about food wastage and how to avoid it, because obviously, if you want to be more sustainable, you don't want to throw food away, and especially vegan dishes. If the guests are not eating them, how can we ensure that there's very little wastage? And then also, you want to sell the experience. So when you're talking to your guests about your vegan food, you need to do it with enthusiasm, and you need to sell the experience because you believe in it and because you enjoy the food too. So when you're talking about vegan food, like, be happy, be positive, enthusiastic, try this cashew blueberry dessert, but not like that it's something that you're not sure about even yourself, because your face will people will trust you. They will trust you with what they're eating. And then you also want to create the right portion and the right placement. Monitor which vegan dishes are popular and adjust menus accordingly to reduce waste. And this is an example of a Vietnamese rolls that we made. They had a nice peanut butter satay sauce. We put them out there. They were next to all the fish starters as well. And our Vietnamese rolls went much faster than all the fish starters because they were placed in the right place. They looked really good, and we monitored it to see what was happening. And then also involve the team. So that's all of you. The chefs, F&B staff should taste the vegan dishes, know the story, and confidently recommend them to encourage uptake. I want to make sure that your vegan food is the favorite thing on in the canteen. And actually, one of the biggest compliments to this course at a hotel here is that the chef came to me and he said, "What have you done? All the staff want vegan in the canteen now." So they were asking, please, more vegan food in the canteen. So that's a good sign for me. We're going to talk a little bit about cross contamination. Just raise your hand if you know what that is. Cross contamination. Do you know what cross contamination is? Okay. If you're doing fries that are vegan, they mustn't be fried in oil that also was that fried calamari and chicken. Then it's not authentically vegan. You have a question?
Yes, before you show us how to make the chocolate mousse in vegan, but we know the chocolate is from butter and milk. So how?
This is a very good question. Most chocolate does have butter and milk. You're 100% right.
Yes.
But you can buy vegan chocolate. So you can buy chocolate that has no dairy in it. Most chocolates that are above 70% chocolate normally have got no milk in it. So normally the darker the chocolate, if it's over 70%, but you can just check the label on the chocolate. But that's a very good point. So even some of your, even if the chocolate has got dairy in it and you still use the aquafaba, your dish is still has less dairy than it would if it had cream in it. So you wouldn't label it as vegan, but you could label it as vegetarian, but it will be even kinder, more sustainable, and more healthy than if it had cream and chocolate. So that's a very good question. Thank you for asking that. I can see people are paying attention.
I want to ask you about some of our guests, they don't use pepper and chili. This is from vegan or allergic.
Say again, they pepper and chili,
And chili, but they don't use.
as in pepper, like salt and pepper.
Yes, pepper and chili. Yes,
So
pepper and chili.
now they're intolerant to pepper and chili. So they're just very sensitive to spicy food. Spicy. I guess it's spicy. Anything that's hot or chili. This is just a personal choice on flavors, but it's nothing to do with vegan or plant-based. So that's just somebody who doesn't like overly spicy and tasty food. So it's more a preference on flavor. So someone who's vegan, if I'm vegan, I love chili and spicy food, but you can also have a vegan who does not like chili and spicy food. For instance, like older people whose digestive systems are very sensitive and they have to have bland, more steamed, more boiled foods, they might say, please no spices or chili, but it wouldn't, that would be an allergen code that maybe you want to add to the tags, like a little chili. You know, sometimes you see like a little one or two little spicy chili little icons on the menu. But that would apply to all guests, not just vegans or vegetarians.
Actually, for the spicy food, we do have labels. I'm not talking about chili here, but the level of spice is actually used in Indian dishes and all.
Perfect. Thank you, Chef Yu. Good to see
Perfect.
you.
You're welcome. Good to see you too.
And okay, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Maybe you can add that as well over there. All right.
Yes. What the deep meaning of e-coach?
Oh, what is the meaning of Ikoshi? Okay, so you say it like eco, 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 and then she, like SHE. When you say he or she, so it's Ikoshi. Ikoshi. So eco normally means green, environmentally friendly. I'm sure you've heard, just raise your hand, you've heard the word eco before? Like an eco. So the she is the mother nature, the earth element. And inside she is also HE, he. So we haven't left out he because we do know that it's more women that are caring about the environment, but there's still a lot of men who care for the environment, and we welcome the he's and the she's. So that's exactly it. Ikoshi is an organization. We're teaching the he's and the she's to eat less meat, dairy, and eggs for three main reasons. Number one, for the environment, 75% kinder on the environment. Number two, for the health of your own health, because eating less meat, dairy, and eggs reduces heart disease, it reduces cancer, it reduces diabetes and stroke. So generally, people who eat less meat, dairy, and eggs live the longest. So the longest living humans on planet Earth are mostly vegan. And then the third reason is for the animal welfare, the kindness of animals. Not just the farm animals, but also the wildlife. Because when you cut down trees to grow beef, you lose beautiful parts of our planet, which should be for elephants and tigers and giraffes. So we've already reduced that down to 4% of wildlife. So we really want to increase that. Does that answer your question about what Ikoshi means?
Thank you.
Good. I'm going to play the documentary. We as individuals have a tremendous amount of power in our hands. Most of us love the taste, smell, and social experience of eating meat, cheese, fish, and eggs. So why am I encouraging you to make plants the hero on your plate? We need to ask the question, are we herbivores or are we omnivores? And it takes 2,000 liters of water or 10 drums to produce one beef burger. We were given an incredible ecosystem in which to live, but we are destroying it every single day by the choices that we make. And if you have been inspired by what I've shared today, please do join our growing community who celebrate every single step towards wellness and sustainability. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So that is just 3 minutes of a 24-minute documentary. I really encourage you to watch the whole 24 minutes, not just to learn about your guest, but just for your own personal well-being and knowledge. And also important to whatever we're learning to share with love, no guilt, no shame, no teasing, no jokes, and no bullying, because a lot of people who watch and do this course are quite moved by it. And in fact, 50% of people who do our course want to eat less meat, dairy, and eggs. So be supportive of each other. And for those who are happy with their diet, also respect and not shame them as well for how they're eating. What a vegan plant-based diet consists of. So you might be thinking, okay, fine, what is vegan? What foods can I eat as a vegan? What does a vegan pantry look like? And so obviously all vegetables are vegan. So that's whether it's tube, whether it has roots. I've had some interesting concepts around root vegetables. What I like to do instead of butter or margarine, because I find it very processed, and guests, it's not 5-star or 4-star to serve too much margarine. I would suggest making delicious homemade vegan pestos to put onto bread and to toast, and onto wraps and onto sandwiches. Okay, we're going to play a little guessing game. I'm going to show you something and I'm going to ask somebody what you think is in it. What do you think is in there? It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. Chocolate mousse? Anybody want to help him? What do you think might be in there?
Vegan cream.
Vegan cream? You think vegan cream? Okay, what else?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, yes.
Yes.
This particular one is made from whipped aquafaba. Now remember, aquafaba is the liquid from your chickpea tin. You just whip it up, it becomes like egg white. Icing sugar and baking chocolate, it's vegan chocolate. So that is all that is in this chocolate mousse. So Mani, what do you think is in this mortadella, in this cold cut? You can help him if you want. Anyone can help him. Okay, what do you think the ingredients are?
Cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts, exactly. Yes, cashew nuts.
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, maybe. Okay, so we've got miso paste. We've got stock cubes, vegetable stock. We have agar-agar. Just raise your hand if you know what agar-agar is. Anybody know? Have you heard of agar-agar? It's like gelatin made from plants. It makes things stick together and bind. We've got cashews, salt, vinegar, and spices. That is all that is in this slice. So just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, but all my research is available on request. And if anybody is wanting to try and be more vegan, please consult a doctor or a nutritionist. And in fact, if any of you doubt how healthy a vegan diet is, hospitals in New York are now plant-based by default. So in hospitals, in the government hospitals in New York, they are vegan.
Hello there, this is Dr. Goldner from Goodbye Lupus, and I have extraordinary news. News in from New York City. New York City Hospital CEO and mayor announced that at New York City hospitals, the default meal option is now plant-based. Isn't that exciting? They're trying to make a move where people who are in the hospital can actually get healthier while they are there. New York was one of the first places to actually require that for schools to have a plant-based option, and now they're requiring it for hospitals as well.
So nutrition-wise, vitamin B12, really important. If anybody's wanting to transition to a vegan diet or your guests, try and incorporate foods that have B12 supplements. And the reason why it's important to supplement B12 is because naturally humans and cows and any animals should get vitamin B12 from drinking from natural water streams, and from eating food with soil and tiny microbes on it. But in today's society, where we are washing everything because of pesticides, where we're not drinking out of rivers and streams, we're drinking filtered water, we're not getting B12. So you want to buy B12, which is good quality organic B12, which is the methylcobalamin one. If you are relying on meat to get your B12, most B12 supplements are fed to cattle, which are factory farmed, and it's actually a synthetic B12. So you're not getting a good B12 quality. Vegan protein, you can get a lot of protein from plants. Okay, we're going to now do the app session. So if you've all got your phones on you, if you haven't downloaded the app, then don't worry. We'll just follow along on the screen. Can everybody see the first card? Okay, great. So if you click the I button, you'll see that the card will turn over and you'll see all the research and data on the back. You can also, that's the back of the card. You can also challenge a card at the bottom. So the first card, rainforest destruction. Every second, 1.5 acres of rainforest is lost to animal agriculture. That's every second. So if you knew this, click I knew this. If you didn't know, click I did not know. And then you'll go to the next card. Then write down and count how many things did you learn? How many new things did you learn? And how many did you care about? How many meant something to you? Wonderful. So now you've got that app on your phone. You can use it as a tool. Right, a little quiz time. So now we want to see what you've learned. And we're going to ask you to use your phone. On your marks. Get set, go. 5 minutes starts now. All right, just to quickly go over the Ikoshi and Matemwe collaboration with Attitude. This test that you've done now, this is just a little teaser of a competency test that we're going to do in the next few weeks. So we will help send you a little training document on what to learn, but I do suggest that you look at your notes, start studying things, and this is just so that the hotel knows who speaks the best vegan for 30 dishes that we're going to help you develop. We also have 10 hours of consultation. We also will have a support WhatsApp group. And also there'll be some educational posters coming to you for you to put up. We're going to end off now with some participation feedback forms. So if you don't mind just using this one last QR code, we do want to hear back from you. It's really important that you are in our system so that we can communicate with you and send you the email that with all the information from today. So third place, we have with 11 out of 15, Rehema. Rehema, congratulations.
Bravo.
Third place, 11 out of 15. And who do you think came first? With 15 out of 15. Congratulations to Lindsay. Congratulations, Lindsay. Hey, we've absolutely loved teaching you, and a big thank you from all of us at Ikoshi, and we hope one day to come and visit Matemwe and taste all this delicious food. So give yourselves all a round of applause and go. We look forward to seeing the photos. Don't forget your happy V's and don't hide your beautiful face.
So Hansin, you will take the picture at the place that we showed you. All the notes that you have taken, every bit of knowledge that you have assimilated today, keep it on your notepad, keep it in your mind, because we will have a post-course test, which I think is 50 questions long, which will be probably in the following days. We'll have to check with Lindsay for all the participants.
Oh my goodness. Thank you very much.
All good. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We look forward to the photo. Thanks for supporting Ikoshi.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's lovely. Come up and show us your faces. It's nice to see you. Bye.